65. We have come a long way in cinema since the days of films like Planet of Dinosaurs, where, you know, you've got survivors of a spacecraft that crash land on a planet that's covered in dinosaurs. When I saw the trailer for this movie, I was excited because it's something that I have only ever seen in Planet of Dinosaurs, and here I was really looking forward to seeing Adam Driver at the forefront leading the charge against a T-Rex with his laser guns. And yeah, that does happen in this movie, but it does kind of fall victim to what happens with Planet of Dinosaurs, and that's not a whole lot does happen. There's a lot of walking and maybe some dinosaur action, but for the most part, it is quite a small movie.
Yeah, I think the movie itself is just kind of like a generic story of survival when it comes to dinosaurs and being crash landed on a planet.
Right.
So there wasn't really a whole lot of like, it's just all surface level.
Sure.
When it came to the story, as you're going along with the story. I thought it was like fine. Like there wasn't anything that I was just kind of like, oh my god,
right?
Like, at all. Like it was just kind of like mundane. Like, okay.
There are aspects to it that get a little laughable to me. I feel real bad for Adam Driver's character in this movie. Everything that can go wrong does go wrong consistently from beginning to end. It just does not work out for him for the most part. And every time something bad would happen, it kind of reminded me of Castaway a little bit with Tom Hanks, where it's like, damn, it ain't going right for this dude. But seeing him and then Ariana Greenblatt, I thought they had a good relationship, but it's basically Joel and Ellie sped up. The movie is only an hour and a half long, and I do like their relationship, but the creators decided to do a thing where they came from a quiet place. So communication is a commentary in that movie, and this one they tried to do it again, but at the same time it's like it felt more forced for me here, to where it's like, no, just talk to each other. That would make this so much easier, because you're putting hurdles here that I can understand you want to overcome them, especially when it comes to not being capable of communicating in the same language. But majority of the movie he's just yelling at her in English anyways, and she seems to understand for the most part, and it's like, okay, well, you kind of threw the whole like we need to figure out how to communicate with each other out the window very quickly when you got into the movie.
Yeah, this movie definitely feels like a product of doing it during COVID and having all those COVID protocols. Like you could feel it.
Yeah.
It kind of feels empty a little bit, not necessarily like in the like when they're doing the story and stuff, but I don't know, there's just something about it that is there but isn't there, and you can't really put your finger on it.
Well, the cast list only has 4 people on it.
That's true.
So
there's not a whole lot of people in the movie, but it does feel very like empty.
And the prehistoric setting, I thought they did a damn good job when it came to the scenery, when it came to the world we were living in. It felt prehistoric, it felt scary, it felt foreign, it felt ancient. But the dinosaurs, every single one was a meat eater. Like, where's the herbivores? Where's the triceratops? Where's the brachiosaurus?
When it came to the dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's all just a bunch of very angry dinosaurs that want to eat them. And a lot of them look pretty much the same. Some are big, some are little, but they all pretty much look identical. But the aspect of this movie that I did really enjoy again is the aspect of survival. I thought they did a good job there. I would have liked to see more survivors making their way through this movie, and some of them going down by some of the dinosaurs. So that's what's cool about Planet of Dinosaurs, is you have a crew that you can have as cannon fodder. One by one they go down, and you end up having your survivors at the end. Where this one, it's pretty much just the 2 of them the entire movie, and I would have liked it to be a little bit more than that, but it wasn't. But
yeah, I feel like this is probably just something like, if you weren't already too keen on seeing it in theaters, you could probably wait for it.
A lot of jump scares as well that end up happening. I feel like they rely more on that than suspenseful moments. There is some cool things that they do with the technology in this movie that I thought was fun, but I would have liked more when it comes to tech. They pretty much just use them all in one lump sum, and then that's pretty much it for the tech, and that kind of made me sad.
Minimal tech.
I wanted a little bit more. The music, Chris Bacon did the score. He's done shows like Bates Motel, and it was okay. Again, generic. It didn't really elevate anything to this movie.
It was more of an ambiance type of music that you can just kind of throw in the background and you know, have there just to kind of fill the room. But there wasn't really anything that stood out to me.
But did you guys check out 65? Let us know down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going. On our Patreon, check out our non-spoiler review for Scream 6, available now on our channel. I'd say if you were going to pick a movie during the weekend to watch, that would be the one to watch. But thank you guys so much, and as always,
and now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over.
Bye.
Bye.